Hey Phil, happy birthday. It's been 50 years since I sat in the father's room at Perry Memorial Hospital and waited for your arrival. I thought you were never going to come. You kept me up all night. Aside from that, you and I have had some great years of ministry together. Spending 12 years with you in Murfreesboro was a trip. I especially think of the times that we had funerals together. There was always something that happened that made it particularly special, often quite humorous. Everybody knows that you do great funerals. Everybody's glad to die just to get a funeral from Phil. But whenever we had a funeral, you always asked me to tag along, and usually I had some minor role to play, like singing in the background, or I would assist the funeral director in carrying flowers out to the hearse. But we got to be together, and we had a lot to talk about and think about. Just before you left Murfreesboro, however, I got my chance. A family actually asked me to officiate the funeral, but they wanted you to sing. So I prepared hard. It didn't come up to your standards, but I was greatly amused when you opened up in honoring that family whose deceased was a very avid Cardinal fan, and you broke out and "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." I thought it was great. I felt good about that. Now for a little trivia question. You remember the days when you were 7 years old, when you walked to school across the walkway, across a busy 4-lane highway? An incident happened there when you were 7 years old. You always gave us something to talk about and think about. It's a very cold day, freezing outside. I'm wanting to know, did you actually punch a kid that was much bigger than you and come out with a bloody nose? Or what about the brick you picked up and dropped over the edge of the railway and hit an oncoming car? Or could it have been that you actually stuck your tongue against the frozen rail post? Think hard about that, and you might remember which of the three things you did, and maybe the group there can have a group laugh about it. Phil, you've been a fun guy to have in our family. I thank God for you. I appreciate your ministry, and I keep close tabs on you. So have a great day. Have a great party.